The challenge with the might futurism, when I talk about, so that's the sort of pluralistic, lots and lots and lots of different scenarios. The challenge with that is the number of scenarios is actually infinite, and it doesn't really help you make a decision. It just prepares you for what ifs, right? So I understand why people want to try and throw things like algorithmic assessments and sort of numeracy at markets and prediction engines and things like that. I understand because it helps you make a decision and it feels reassuring. We're very talented at spotting patterns in the world. If we're trying to understand anything, like I said, any system that has human behavior within it, buying, selling, sentiment, whatever, any amount of sort of algorithmic insight and assessment and data ingestion. Kendall Jenner could just tweet something about your brand tomorrow, completely out of the blue, and knock billions of dollars off the value of your company. There's no sort of algorithm that can incorporate that level of natural volatility. So I believe in this notion of observing data as it emerges and starting to build patterns of understanding and correlations and building ideas of how a system works, and then using that to project lines into the future and say, well, hang on, this looks like it's going to be 3 times the size in 5 years. But the problem I've got is people then get really strident and certain, and they sort of rubber stamp it and draw a red ring around that dot on a chart. And like I said, once the line goes from solid to dotted, it ceases to be data. It's a story. Yeah. And so I call it numeric fiction as a way of kind of needling some of my more analytical colleagues to say, it's a story. It's a story. Like, I have reason to believe in that story, but I'm a designer. I don't tend to use those tools. I observe human behaviors and the way that people live with, in my case, technology. And I have hunches and reckons too that are also stories, but they're built off a different sort of sampling style.